Hello everyone, welcome to Greenbook. Here, we're going to learn how to bet like a professional. If you're tired of losing your bets, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into live betting with real-time opportunities. We'll narrow down the games using our strategy and analyze step by step how I identify live betting opportunities. Now that we're warmed up, let me show you the Academy, where you can find statistics, predictions, and much more. It's a very comprehensive tool. Even though we have many games to consider, we need to filter them out according to our strategy. Next, I'll switch to the criteria page, which is super important. It's almost like the heart of the strategy. I want each of you to create your own criteria. I'll make a video later explaining how to do that. Like possession stats, over-under odds, and other statistics. We'll use the AFR report to compare each game and see if they meet our criteria and can be selected for betting. Now that we've reviewed the games that meet our criteria according to our strategy, it's time to put it into action. Additionally, there are minimum requirements for the odds when placing bets. Odds represent probability, and it's essential to ensure that the odds are in your favor rather than working against you. Patience and strategic weighting can significantly enhance your betting outcomes. Following the game live is one of the most critical elements of our strategy for live betting. By observing the live game, you gain valuable insights and make more informed decisions based on real-time developments. For this purpose, we can utilize the Academy's radar. It's crucial to remember that keeping a detailed record and closely monitoring results, alongside developing a method with specific criteria, is the most important aspect of winning in sports betting. Avoid chasing the dream of becoming rich quickly with huge risky bets. As you can see, the game has started. After making our initial bet based on the pre-live analysis, we can see that the criteria we set are being met. We have possession stats and shots on target. We're following the game live, and one of the teams appears to be dangerous, which prompts us to make an additional bet. Why an additional bet? Dividing our stake into fractions helps us achieve a higher average odds. This is a pro tip. We then close the position on the over 2.5 because the odds for over 1.5 have reached our minimum acceptable odds. We accept the loss on the initial trade and open a position on over 1.5, also divided into fractions. As we're live and watching the game, we can protect our bankroll. If you don't have the option for a cash out, we can perform a manual cash out by betting against our initial bet. In this case, betting on under 2.5 will manually close the position according to the game situation and is the best decision to protect our position and our money. At halftime, we'll make an additional bet because the statistics are in our favor and our analysis predicts more goals. We accept the loss on the initial trade but are now looking for goals. I'll show the additional bet we made and the odds we secured around the 50th minute. We got odds of 1.90 on the additional bet. We also see from the statistics that goals are expected from the 60th minute, so it's wise to let the bet roll. Then we see a goal from Astana, which is crucial as it opens up the game. Instead of cashing out and securing a 40% profit, we'll let the bet roll because the game is very open and we're taking advantage of watching it live. After that, we get a goal that secures the bet. We also place a bet on another goal to cover the initial loss, and this bet is also successful. We noticed that a goal was scored in a game we had selected, but since the odds criteria were not met, we cannot place a bet. It's important to respect the criteria of our strategy and not place value-less bets out of nowhere. Even though a goal has been scored, the game may still meet our requirements later, whether it's odds, shots, or dominance. The key is to wait for the criteria to be fulfilled. Now, another game from our selection has started. We will place the initial bet as soon as the odds criteria are met with a divided stake. We entered at 2.16 odds for over 2.5. If a goal is scored in the first half, it will be enough to win the trade. Goal, we just placed our bet and received a goal. It doesn't always happen like this, but it feels great. For now, we'll let the bet roll and reassess based on live updates and what the game shows us. We also saw a goal in the Braga game, but we couldn't place a bet because the odds didn't reach our minimum threshold. Next, we placed a bet on Fiorentina as well. Finally, the Besiktas game meets our criteria. Even though a goal was scored earlier, all other criteria were met for us to enter the game again. Remember, just one goal ensures we don't lose money. We can reduce our responsibility or even do a total cash out. In the Heidenheim game, we performed a cash out to cover our responsibility, so now we can only make a profit. It's crucial to protect your stake rather than just hoping for goals. We scored another goal with Besiktas, and our entry was successful sooner than expected. We used a free bet to remove our responsibility on this game as well. Remember, protecting your bankroll is more important than anything else. When we have a defined strategy and adhere to it, we will be profitable in our bets. And goal again, another winning bet. We can't predict the future, so we play it safe and the profits will come. We also placed an additional bet on Fiorentina at 2.7 for over 2.5. A goal in the first half gives us a free bet. As we wrap up the day, what I want you to focus on is the percentage profit we achieved. Regardless of your bankroll, the percentage remains the same. What's certain is that with strategy, discipline, and consistency, we can beat the bookmakers. 4% per day is excellent, and it's all thanks to our hard work. If you're looking at other games on the list and wondering where they are supplementary and will be covered in the next video. I'll discuss the strategy I use live to identify opportunities, as there are always more opportunities unfolding while we work, and we can stay alert to them. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them in the comments. Cheers and see you next time.